just from this most recent campaign, we've gotten 2 new clients. Our outreach is kind of where we were lacking, and we weren't able to cast a wide net. So while we were getting good responses, we were happy with the audience we were building, it was just not enough. And that's where you guys came in and where you really changed things for us. We were able to automate a lot of things, number one, and we were able to scale it quickly, which was extremely important for us because we really wanted to get a lot more volume going. And so we were unable to do that on our own with our own process and system that was in place. So working with you guys has allowed us to do what we were doing, but on a much grander scale at a little bit of a higher touch, including different automation and third-party software or whatever it might be that helps us generate leads, go through the data, and really push our message out to a much wider audience. So far, one thing that definitely has been a surprise was the amount of responses we've gotten, not only via email, which is great because we're running mostly email campaigns with you, but people call in, right? Like people see our message, we're getting to the right person, and they're not emailing back, but they're calling in. So we've been seeing that as well, which is awesome. So from that standpoint, we're getting to the right people, we're sending the right message, which is you guys have helped tailor that message and get it. So that's been the big thing for us is like the amount of responses we've gotten has been surprising and it's been quick, right? We just launched a campaign like a week or so ago, and on a daily basis, we're getting interested responses to our email, people calling in who, didn't email, but they're still reaching out. So that's great to see. We've actually started, I think just from this most recent campaign, we've gotten 2 new clients. We're getting to the right people. The person that's calling in or emailing back, I would say 90% of the time is someone that we can do business with. That's pretty remarkable. You're not wasting time and resources building lists or buying lists or advertising on a platform like Facebook and having to deal with unqualified or poor leads. I'm very hands-on. So it's hard to trust third-party agencies, but you guys have made it easy because of how collaborative you've been and how invested you've been in understanding and kind of like learning our industry in our market. Everybody on your end has actually asked questions, had meetings, has been proactive about figuring stuff out and doesn't just defer to making their own call, but instead, because that fits for us, right? Like that you guys are collaborative and willing to get input from us and also give us feedback on what we're saying and maybe pointing out like maybe that won't be the best approach because of X, Y, and Z. So I would say to anybody that's looking for like a collaborative, and I'm sure you guys can take over and be a lot more hands-on, but I definitely appreciate that you're willing to learn about our industry and our approach and see how you can better it. So that's been huge for us. I think with other agencies, I didn't get that same feeling. I really didn't, which is why we ultimately went with you guys. It felt like you were willing to grind it out to learn what we're about and kind of see opportunities maybe that we're not seeing or see the opportunities that we are seeing and improve them. So I definitely think that it's 100% worth the time, money to give, your company a shot. And also, I think the most important part is like patience. We were ready to let this go for a couple months and see if we could get results. And that, like I said, we were very surprised from the initial campaigns that it's already working. But I definitely also think that patience, because we've tweaked things already. We've done stuff and it's been successful, but we were like, and you guys have even added on to it. Like, let's try this. Let's do another approach. It's working great, but let's keep going and building. That's why, so far we've loved our collaboration and working with you guys.